Welcome all of you. Today we will see some applications of diode. So we have seen PN junction diode. Now we are going to see its applications of diode. So diode in real life, how we can use in different electronic devices. So first is rectifier, in which diode is used. Second is regulator. Now third is clipper. Fourth one clamper. Fifth one multiplier, I think voltage multiplier. Voltage multiplier. Sixth one LED, light emitting diode. Seventh photodiode or photovoltaic cell, on which you are going to charge or store the energy that is obtained from solar or from the sun. Solar energy is stored in the form of electrical energy. Okay, photodiode, or here also you can say solar cell. Okay. So these are the applications of diode. So in our syllabus we are going to see rectifier, regulator, LED, photodiode and solar cell, and clipper, clamper and voltage multiplier, that you are going to study deeply in electronics engineering. Now in electronics engineering also, here the definition of clipper, clamper and voltage multiplier is there. There also you are going to study deeply this much, because जे आता आहे ते पुढे जाऊन आणखी डीप असणार आहे. जे आता थोडंसं आहे ते पुढे जाऊन थोडं डीप होईल, आणि जे आताच डीप आहे ते पुढे जाऊन आणखी जास्त डीप होणार. ठीक आहे. So these are the important applications. Now first of all we'll see what is rectifier. Rectifier is the device which convert pure AC signal into pulsating DC signal. Pure AC signal into pulsating DC. What is AC? Alternating current. We have seen AC chapter. Okay, alternating current, and it that is sinusoidal wave. So this is the waveform of AC. It is sinusoidal wave. So this rectifier converts it into DC. Okay, this is DC, but still it is varying. It is not constant, and this varying current it makes constant by use of regulator. So now what is regulator? It is voltage regulator. In case of rectifier, we are going to see half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, and what is the definition I have told you? Again, write down. Rectifier is the device used to convert pure AC, AC means alternating current, pure AC into pulsating DC. Pulsating DC. Pulsating म्हणजे हा पण काय पल्स असतात का आपल्या? पल्स ठोके, हृदयाचे ठोके असतात, किंवा ब्लड सर्क्युलेट होतं ते पल्स असतात, पल्सेस असतात. ठीक आहे. सो पल्सेटिंग डीसी. सो हे सुद्धा पिरियडिक असतात. ही अजून प्युअर डीसी नाही आहे, ही प्युअर एसी आहे. प्युअर एसी. दिस इज नॉट प्युअर डीसी, इट इज पल्सेटिंग डीसी. नाउ याच्यातून याला कोण कन्वर्ट केलं? रेक्टिफायर. नाउ पल्सेटिंग डीसी ला कॉन्स्टंट व्होल्टेज मध्ये आणायचं काम. नाउ दिस इज द कॉन्स्टंट व्होल्टेज. नाउ that is by regulator. So what is the definition of regulator? It gives circuit which maintains output voltage with respect or irrespective of supplied load and voltage. So whatever may be the supply. Now for this, here is a rectifier. For rectifier, input is pure AC, output is pulsating DC. And for regulator, input is pulsating DC and output will be constant voltage supply. So what we can say, regulator maintains the constant voltage irrespective of supply and load voltage. So whatever may be the supply काही असो, output तुम्हाला कसं मिळणार आहे, constant मिळणार आहे using regulator. So write that definition. Pause the video and rewind it and write the definition of regulator. Regulator maintains constant voltage irrespective of the supply load voltage. ठीक है? So here we use Zener diode. Here the question arises of Zener. एक क्वेश्चन होता तुमच्या क्वेश्चन पेपर मध्ये. Zener डायोडचं काय करायचं होतं? Zener डायोडचे Zener डायोडचं हे विचारलं होतं. काय विचारलं होतं? करंट विचारलं होतं. So power has been given, voltage is given, current is asked. So P is equal to V. So till the test, I didn't or I haven't taught you about Zener diode. So for you, till that test, Zener diode is just an electronic device. So for any electronic device, if power is given, voltage is given, you can easily find the current. P is equal to V. Okay. So no need to worry about what is Zener diode and all. Okay. So बऱ्याच लोकांचा आन्सर is I is equal to 40 milliampere. This is the correct answer. Okay. So now here the question of Zener or use of Zener diode we are going to see in regulator. So what is rectifier? Rectifier is the device which converts pure AC into pulsating DC, and again regulator is used to convert pulsating DC into constant DC output, constant DC voltage. Now what is clipper? Write down. Clipper is the device or circuit which is used to remove the unwanted signal from the AC, unwanted part from the AC signal. What is clipper? Clip करना, ठीक है? Clip. So clip म्हणजे एक गोष्ट आपण तिथून remove करणार आहे. So clipper is the device or circuit used to remove unwanted part of AC signal. AC मधलं काही गोष्टी नको आहेत त्याला रिमूव्ह करायचं काम कोण करणार आहे? क्लिपर करणार आहे. For you definition is sufficient. Now what is clamper? क्लिप करणं म्हणजे एक करून काढून टाकणं. Clamp. You are going to clamp something. Suppose there are two papers. So if you want to clamp the two papers, you use pin. You use a pin to clamp the two papers. Suppose these are the number of papers. So I will use this clip, clamp. Okay. Now these are clamping. So clamp म्हणजे काय करणार आहे? एकावरती एक तुम्ही काहीतरी मिक्स केले. So it is the circuit used to clamp or add the DC signal to AC. AC मध्ये जर DC मिक्स करायचा असेल, the circuit used to add DC signal to AC signal is called clamper. बघा हे आहे रिमूव्ह करण्यासाठी आणि हे ऍड करण्यासाठी. काय रिमूव्ह करतं क्लिपर? टू रिमूव्ह अनवॉन्टेड पार्ट फ्रॉम AC signal is called clipper, and clamper is used to add DC signal to AC. DC signal कशाला ऍड करायचं? कन्वर्ट नाही करायचं. AC ऑलरेडी आहे त्यामध्ये DC मिक्स करायचं आहे. That is the use of clamper. Now voltage multiplier is the device or the circuit which gives the peak or maximum output voltage of AC in the integral multiple form. Integral multiple form. Okay. So for example आता 4 volt आहे, नंतर 4 to the 8 volt, नंतर 8 to the 16 volt. So 16 to the 32, 32 to the 64. So like GP. Okay. So in form of integral multiple किंवा असं असेल की पहिल्यांदा 4 volt असेल 4 into 1, नंतर 4 into 2 असेल, नंतर 4 into 3 असेल, or n into 4. That is integral multiple. We have seen what is integral multiple in case of wave optics. Okay, n pi, n lambda by 2. So where n goes on changing. ठीक है ना? So what is voltage multiplier? Circuit which produces, write down, circuit which produces constant output voltage, that is integral multiple of peak of input voltage. Integral multiple of peak of input AC voltage. ठीक है ना? Input AC. Now these are the applications. Now what is light emitting diode? LED. You have seen your smartphones, now LED screens, or the signals, traffic signals, or your electronic watches. Now this is a wristwatch, which is not electronic, it is analog, because there are 3 hands: minute hand, hour hand, and second hand. But in digital watch, that is, there are 7 segment display. 7 segment display. See this. Now it is 12:38. 12:38. 12:38. आता बघा 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. There are 7 LEDs are there. Maximum 7 LEDs. Minimum किती आहेत? 2 आहेत ना? 1 for number 1, 2 साठी 1 2 3 4 5, 3 साठी 1 2 3 4 5. ओके, 4 साठी असं असेल 1 2 3 4, 5 साठी असं असतं 1 2 3 4 5, 6 साठी 1 2 3 4 5 6, 7 साठी असं असतं 1 2 3, 8 साठी सगळ्यात जास्त असतात 7 सिग्नल, 9 असं असतं 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 10 can go 1 and 0 is 10. So this is called 7 segment display. So 7 segment display are the 7 LEDs. 7 LEDs, light emitting diode. Okay, light emitting diode. So when diode is connected in reverse bias, then light radiates from the diode. Opposite to light emitting diode, the photodiode is there, which absorbs the light. Okay, लाइट absorb करणारा डायोड आहे फोटोडायोड, आणि त्याच्या अपोजिट कनेक्शन मध्ये असेल तर तो असणार आहे लाइट इमिटिंग डायोड, which emits the light. सो याचे लाइट इमिटिंग डायोडचे आणखी काही युजेस आहेत. LED लाइट्स ऑन टेलिफोन सुद्धा सिग्नल्स असतात, रेड सिग्नल, ग्रीन सिग्नल, इन ट्रॅफिक लाइट्स ऑल्सो, ट्रॅफिक सिग्नल्स. ओके, और ब्रेक लाइट ऑफ युअर ऑटोमोबाईल, बाइक्स असेल, कार असेल, त्याच्या ब्रेक लाइट्स आहेत. ब्रेक दाबल्यानंतर लाल लाईट लागते. सो दीज आर द LEDs. ठीक आहे, बारीक बारीक, इट इज द ग्रुप ऑफ LEDs. ट्रॅफिक सिग्नल इज ऑल्सो ग्रुप ऑफ LEDs. और एडवर्टाइजिंग बोर्ड्स, और if you go to any railway station, then there will be train timing schedule of trains. So from Kolhapur to Mumbai is Mahalakshmi Express, and scheduled time is there, platform number is there, and that signboards are of red color LED. Why red color is used? Because the red is having highest wavelength, they can travel for more distance easily. Okay, because it is strong color. Then photodiode, which converts solar, it absorbs, first it absorbs the solar energy or light, and then it converts into electric energy. Light emitting diode is opposite to that. It consumes the electric energy and converts it into light energy. Okay, so in detail we are going to see. So these are the applications of diode. So first of all we will start with rectifiers. Okay, in rectifiers there are 3 types. Half wave rectifier, actually 2 types, and in second type there are furthermore 2 types. So what is rectifier? It is a circuit which converts pure AC into pulsating DC. So a rectifier, it is of 2 types: half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier. Again, full wave rectifier consists of 2 types. Okay, it's further classified into two types. एक आहे सेंटर टॅप full wave rectifier. FWR means full wave rectifier. Half wave rectifier means HWR. Full wave rectifier FWR. So center tap full wave rectifier and bridge rectifier or bridge full wave rectifier. Bridge full wave rectifier. So total 3 rectifiers are there: half wave and full wave. Is further classified into 2 types. So there are 3: half wave rectifier, center tap full wave rectifier, and bridge full wave rectifier. So by name itself, it converts full wave of AC into DC, and by name itself, half wave rectifier converts half wave of AC into the DC signal. So we'll see one by one. Now today is Monday, so from MSEB, Maharashtra State Electricity Board, it is the holiday for light on electricity. Okay. First we will see what is half wave rectifier. Again here, see, this chapter is new for you. You don't have you didn't have this chapter in your earlier classes. So this is the earlier stage of this chapter. That means it is just ABCD for you. ABCD means just you have to draw the diagram, write the construction, write the working and uses. Okay, or any curve is there. So rectifier is consist of, first the input is taken from transformer. Okay, input is taken from transformer. What is the use of transformer? We have seen what is the use of transformer. Now see, this is not the battery, it is AC supply. This is AC supply. Okay, suppose supplied voltage is DC, then we use battery, but this is DC. If supplied voltage is AC, we use sinusoidal symbol. Okay, this is for AC, alternating current. Okay, this is DC supplied, this is AC supplied. Now AC supplied. So what is the use of transformer? Transformer we have studied in alternating current. It used to step down the voltage or step up the voltage. If number of turns of primary are greater than the number of turns of secondary coil, then voltage will reduce. That is called step down transformer. And if number of turns on the secondary are more than the number of turns on the primary, then voltage will increase, and that is called step up transformer. Now generally we are going to use step down transformer. Okay. Now one diode is connected here. This is the diode D, P, N. Okay. This is the load resistance. Why load resistance is used? Okay, to note down the output. Okay, to obtain the output here. So whatever the current passes through this resistance, the current into resistance is the voltage, output voltage. Okay, so always remember load resistance is connected always in the output. So here you are going to obtain the output voltage. This is VO. This is VI. Here VI. Or you can say it is VP primary. Here Vs is equal to Vi, because this circuit is half wave rectifier. Up to this it is transformer. So Vp means primary voltage, Vs means secondary voltage. Secondary voltage of the transformer is nothing but the input voltage for the half wave rectifier. Okay. Now I will tell you why it is called half wave rectifier. Okay. Let's see. During positive, now we are supplying AC voltage. That means what is our input? What is our input curve? input curve is like this. This is input curve. We can say E for EMF, E versus time. We know E is equal to E naught sin omega t. We have studied this VRL is nothing but E is nothing but E naught sin omega t. E naught sin omega t. This we have studied where? In alternating current. Okay. So this is the input curve. Now see, during the positive half cycle, the AC is having two half cycles. Positive half cycle, negative half cycle completes the full cycle. Combines the full cycle. Positive half cycle, negative half cycle. This combines the full cycle. Okay. Now during the positive half cycle, this terminal is positive and this terminal is negative. Okay. This terminal is positive and this terminal is negative. Now tell me, during the positive half cycle, in this cycle, during this cycle, इथं positive है, इथं negative है. Now in which condition the diode is? Tell me. In which condition? Forward bias or reverse bias? In last class, I have told you when positive terminal is connected to P type and negative positive terminal is connected to P type and negative terminal connected to N type, then it is forward biased. Okay, then it is forward biased. That means diode conducts the electricity. I have given the characteristics of forward bias and reverse bias. In forward bias, the width of depletion layer is decreases and diffusion current increases in forward condition. Because battery supports to cross the depletion layer. But in reverse bias, what will happen? Battery opposes. Hence, depletion layer increases. Because of increased oppose, your hurdle or resistance increases and current will decrease. So in reverse bias, what will happen? The current tends to zero. I have given you. It is very negligible. Diffusion current decreases. It tends to zero, very negligible. So during positive half cycle, this terminal is positive, this terminal is negative. As positive terminal is connected to P type and negative terminal is connected to N type, this diode is forward bias diode. Hence it conducts the electricity. So in forward bias, the output curve is like this. This is output. Now during negative half cycle, during this cycle, during negative half cycle, this terminal will become negative, this terminal will become positive. What will happen? आपण याला नाव देऊया terminal A, terminal B. Now during positive half cycle, it is terminal A is positive and terminal B is negative. During negative half cycle, terminal A, now terminal A becomes negative and terminal B becomes positive. Now see, negative terminal connected to P type and positive terminal connected to N type. So in which condition the diode is? Diode is in reverse biased because negative terminal is to P type and positive terminal is to N type. So in reverse bias condition, the diffusion current or the current passing through depletion or the electron which crosses the depletion layers are zero. They can't cross the depletion layer. Because the battery is in opposite direction which opposes the flow of electrons and holes. So what will happen? In the negative half cycle, the current is zero. Voltage, no output. No output. No output. म्हणजे बघा, zero line. Again in positive half cycle, A becomes positive, B becomes negative. Diode will become forward biased, it conducts the electricity. Again in negative half cycle, A becomes negative, B becomes positive. The diode will be in reverse bias, it will not conduct electricity. So this is the output curve. This is the output curve, DC. And that's why this circuit conducts only for half cycle. Only for positive half cycle, it conducts the electricity. That's why it is called half wave rectifier. That's why it is called half wave rectifier. So काय घेणार आहे यामध्ये? Again one more thing, what we can say, what is the frequency? See, this cycle repeats after time interval. किती time interval repeat होते? हाँ? 2 पाय दोघांची फ्रिक्वेन्सी सेमच आहे ना. इथे बघा याची कंप्लीट सायकल क्रेस्ट ट्रफ कंप्लीट सायकल. इथं क्रेस्ट इथं गेल्यानंतर एक सायकल कंप्लीट झाली. परत इथे गेल्यानंतर सो दोघांचा टाइम पिरियड काय आहे? सेम आहे. सो वी कॅन से फ्रिक्वेन्सी ऑफ इनपुट इज इक्वल टू फ्रिक्वेन्सी ऑफ आउटपुट. फ्रिक्वेन्सी सेम आहे. का टाइम पिरियड इथून इथं झाला जो टाइम लागला तो इथून इथपर्यंत. सो वेव्ह सेम आहे. ठीक आहे ना. So we can say frequency of output is equal to frequency of input. Frequency ला f यूज करू शकता और mu यूज करू शकता. Frequency of output is equal to frequency of input. Same आहे. Because it repeats after 2 pi radians. बघा हे पण 2 pi radians नंतर रिपीट होतं. हे पण 2 pi radians नंतर रिपीट होतं. 2 pi कसं 0 pi/2 pi 3 pi/2 आणि 2 pi. 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. So it repeats after 360 degree. This also repeats after 360 degree. So time period is same. That hence frequency is same. So in this right, in half wave rectifier, a single diode is used. Diode D is used. Okay. Now current obtained or voltage obtained from secondary of transformer will be the input for rectifier. Is the input for rectifier. During the positive half cycle, next point मध्ये लिहा. During the positive half cycle, point A, that is terminal A, becomes positive and terminal B becomes negative. That means see, हा positive और हा negative है, current इकडून जाणार. And as current goes in this direction, that means diode allows the flow of current. Okay, and it supports to cause the depletion there. Okay, so during positive half cycle, terminal A is positive and terminal B is negative. As positive terminal is connected to P type and negative terminal is connected to N type, the diode is forward biased. Hence diode can conduct the current or can conduct the electricity. Next, during the negative half cycle, terminal A is negative and terminal B is positive. Terminal A is negative and terminal B is positive. Now, as negative terminal connected to P type and positive terminal connected to N type, as negative connected to P type and positive terminal connected to N type, the diode is in reversed bias. Diode is in reversed bias. मग बघा हा पॉझिटिव्ह आहे हा निगेटिव्ह आहे. मग आता करंट कुठे जाणार? which opposes the flow of electrons and holes. So this will not allow the diode to conduct the electricity. Okay, so right, in reverse bias condition, diode does not conduct, or diffusion current is very less. In reverse bias, it will not conduct electricity. Next line. As diode conducts only for half cycle, as diode conducts only for half cycle, out of this full cycle it conducts only for half cycle. Okay, as diode conducts only for half cycle, this type of rectifier is called half wave rectifier. This type of rectifier is called half wave rectifier. Now for this term you can write I or E. Current पण लिहू शकता, EMF पण लिहू शकता, I or E versus T. So pause the video, pause the lecture and write this diagram as well as this diagram. This is the input diagram, this is the output diagram. 0, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. Here also 0, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. Now then we see the secondary voltage Vs is nothing but Vi input for rectifier, and that is nothing but E naught sin omega t. Vi is equal to E is equal to E naught sin omega t. So we can write Vi is equal to E sin omega t, or what? E sin theta. This is Vi. Okay. Or we can write E naught sin theta. Now if I divide this Vi by RL, what we will get? I current, and this current will become Vi by RL. That means E naught sin theta upon RL. Now what is meant by E naught by RL? Voltage upon resistance. It will become I naught. So I will become I naught sin theta. This we have studied where? This we have studied in AC, alternating current. What is E naught and I naught? E naught peak voltage. Peak means maximum. I naught peak current. Maximum current. Okay. This value. Maximum value. Or this value. How we can write this current is equal to I naught sin theta when theta lies between 0 to pi for output, and with 0 for theta lies between pi and 2 pi. Value of current is I naught sin theta. म्हणजे current is there. current is there when theta's लिमिट क्या असणार आहे 0 to pi 0 to pi जोपर्यंत आहे तोपर्यंत तिथे करंट आहे 0 to pi and in this region pi to 2 pi from pi to 2 pi there is no current when hence I is equal to 0 असं तुम्ही मॅथमॅटिक्स मध्ये करता बघा कंटिन्यूटी चॅप्टर मध्ये कंटिन्यूटी मध्ये एकदा some function is equal to another function in this limit and the function is into some another function in this limit. Okay, so I is equal to I naught sin theta from when theta is equal to theta is from 0 to pi and I is equal to 0, current is 0 when angle is between pi and 2 pi. So this is also this is also expression for half wave rectifier for the current. Now this I is not maximum current, I is varying current. I is varying current. I naught is maximum current. Why I is varying? Because of this sin theta. Because values of sines are varying. Values of sin is varying with respect to theta. As theta changes, we are obtaining different values of sin. Okay. Now we are going to find what is average DC current. What is average DC current? So some factors will write average DC IDC I d theta upon 2 pi I d theta upon 2 pi from 0 to pi. Why from 0 to pi? Because from 0 to pi it is having value. Okay, from pi to 2 pi it is not having any value, it is 0. So we are going to integrate from 0 to pi I d theta. What is the value of I? What is the value of this I? I naught sin theta. So I naught sin theta d theta integration upon 2 pi from 0 to pi. This is definite integration. I will take I naught as common. I naught upon 2 pi is common. So it will be integration sin theta d theta from 0 to pi. What is the integration of sin theta? Integration of sin theta, I have told you it is minus of cos theta. Minus of cos theta from 0 to pi. Okay. So you can take this minus sign common. No worry. I naught by 2 pi. Minus of I naught by 2 pi. Now again it will be cos theta from 0 to pi. Okay. Now upper limit minus lower limit. Okay. So minus I naught by 2 pi. When I substitute cos of pi minus cos of 0. Cos of pi minus cos of 0. So I DC average DC current IDC is equal to minus I naught by 2 pi cos pi means minus 1 cos 180 minus cos 0 is 1 cos pi हा minus 1 आला आणि ऑलरेडी एक मायनस साइन आहे इथं -1 minus 2 so it is minus I naught minus 2 upon 2 pi 2 ला to cancel minus cancel so answer will be I naught upon pi. I naught upon pi is the average DC current. Average DC current IDC. Write on this. Average DC current of half wave rectifier. Half wave rectifier. Average DC current of half wave rectifier. Okay, pause the video and write this. Okay, next thing, if IDC is equal to I naught by pi, then similarly you can find VDC. What is VDC? हे वीडियो पॉज करून लिहून घ्या, ठीक आहे. त्याच्यानंतर what is VDC? What is voltage? Voltage is current into resistance. Okay, so इथं आपण असं म्हणू शकतो की करंट तर तुम्हाला माहिती आहे. आपण I naught कुठून आणलं? I naught कुठून आणलं होतं? V naught पासून आणलं होतं, ठीक आहे ना. So again we can write VDC because V is also V naught sin omega t or E is equal to V naught sin omega t. Okay, so जसं I is equal to I naught sin omega t आहे, I naught sin theta, E naught sin theta or V naught sin theta, anything, whatever you can say. Same as this, I is equal to I naught sin theta. So we can say VDC, voltage DC or EDC, average DC voltage. This is average DC current is equal to V naught upon pi or E naught upon pi. Answer same as this. In place of I naught, here it is V naught or E naught. This is the average voltage. This is the average voltage. Like this. Next we will see what is RMS value, root mean square value. So I naught I RMS is under root of integration I square d theta upon 2 pi. Everything is in square root. Everything is in square root. Now this will be homework for you. You have to write what is I, value of I. You know what is the value of I? I is equal to I naught sin theta. So substitute I is equal to I naught sin theta. And you will get like this, integration I naught square sin square theta d theta upon 2 pi. As I naught is constant, we can take it as common. I naught by I naught square, and I naught square, this I naught square out of the root it will become I naught. So remaining whatever inside the root, and one more thing is we can take common as 2 pi. So inside the root it is the integration sin square theta d theta, sin square theta d theta. And I have taken integration lecture for special integration. In this chapter, alternating current. For alternating current, I need integration. I needed integration, and that time I have taken special integration lecture for sin square theta as well as sin theta cos theta. ठीक है? ते तुम्ही बघा परत एकदा आणि याचे इंटिग्रेशन काय आहे ते इथं लिहा. And the final answer I will tell you. I naught by 2. I naught by 2 is the final answer of I RMS. What is mean by RMS? Root mean square. Root mean square. I have told you what is root mean square. Mean कुणाचा root आधी. Root कुणाचा mean चा. Mean कुणाचा number of readings च्या squares. ठीक है? So this is, so similarly what is VRMS? VRMS or ERMS काय असणार आहे? V naught by 2 or E naught by 2. So this is the RMS value of voltage. Now some more values that just you have to remember for objective purpose. What are the some characteristics? Note down efficiency. Efficiency of half wave rectifier. Efficiency of HWR, half wave rectifier. काय असणार आहे? DC output power upon AC input power. So here directly you can write 40.5% efficiency of HWR. This is the maximum efficiency. For you, no need of derivation. Okay. In JEE purpose also, no need of derivation. Just remember the value. Half your rectifier efficiency is 40.5. Next, repel factor. Repel factor gamma average value, RMS value of AC component, RMS value, RMS of AC upon average value. Just remember the formula and answer. 1.21. This is repel factor gamma. Now as repel factor increases, efficiency decreases. Efficiency and repel factor are inversely proportional to each other. Then about the frequency, I have given frequency of input is equal to frequency of output. Next one, form factor. Form factor. इधर कुछ derivations आएगा. Form factor. Form factor. F. Form factor F is nothing but I RMS upon IDC. It is the ratio of RMS current upon average current. RMS current आपण आत्ताच बघितला. It is I naught upon 2. आणि IDC पण आत्ताच पाहिला. It is I naught upon pi. I naught cancel. Pi वरती जाणार. It will be pi upon 2. Pi upon 2 means 1.57. This is form factor. Form factor is nothing but 1.57. 3.14 upon 2. 1.57. This is for half wave rectifier. Okay. Next one, crest factor. Crest factor. Crest factor or peak factor. Or peak factor. Crest factor or peak factor. Now it is the ratio of I maximum upon I RMS. To remember it is easy. बघा इथं पण वरती RMS आहे, इथं पण वरती RMS आहे, पण जेव्हा क्रेस्ट फॅक्टर किंवा पीक फॅक्टर येतो तेव्हा मॅक्सिमम वरती येतो आणि RMS खाली जातो. What is I maximum? It is I naught. What is I RMS? We have seen I naught upon 2. I RMS बघितले आपण I naught upon 2 आणि I maximum I naught असतं. I naught cancel, this 2 will go outside. It will be 2. So crest factor C is equal to 2. Now for this C is equal to 2 is for half wave rectifier. Next one. So these values are very much important for you. So this is the abstract data. Out of this abstract data, we have the proof for all the things except this two. For these two, you need to remember what is the relation between efficiency and repel factor. That is, efficiency and repel factor are inversely proportional. As repel factor increases, efficiency decreases. Again, what you have to remember is the formula for these two. This is the formula DC, ratio of DC output power upon AC input power. You know, everywhere, anywhere you go, in every concept, efficiency means output upon input. When input and output are same, we can say the machine is 100% efficient. तुमची पण efficiency आहे. तुम्ही जेवढा अभ्यास करता तेवढेच मार्क्स पडले तर म्हणजे तुम्ही 100% अभ्यास केला आणि तुम्हाला 100% मार्क्स पडले. याचा अर्थ काय? तुमचा ब्रेन हा 100% efficient आहे. बट मोस्टली असं होत नाही. तुम्ही 100% अभ्यास करता पण 90% मार्क्स पडतात, 95% मार्क्स पडतात. म्हणजे काय होतं? 95% मार्क्स जर मिळाले तर 5% काय तुमचा लॉस आहे. ते तुम्ही विसरला, तुमचापर्यंत तो लक्षात नाही ठेवू शकला. म्हणजे काय 95% इफिशियंट आहे. एखाद्याचा 90% इफिशियंट असतो, एखाद्याचा 80% असतो. म्हणजे त्याला सगळं अभ्यास केला, 100% तो अभ्यास केला. म्हणजे इनपुट किती आहे 100%, आउटपुट 80%, 20% चा लॉस आहे. So machine is said to be efficient. So everywhere, anywhere you go, efficiency means output upon input. So remember this formula and exact value of this. Different factor is 1.21. So इथं values remember करायची गरज नाही, आपोआपच तुम्ही फाइंड करू शकता because proof you have. So according to definition, form factor is RMS value of current upon the DC current or average current. DC म्हणजे average current, ठीक आहे. I not upon 2 and I not upon 5 and I not cancel. So this is proof you are having. So no need to remember, you can find out the values of these two. But here you have to remember the formula. Formulas of all the terms you have to remember. But values, efficiency and different factor you have to remember. But here no need to remember the values because you can find the values. Okay? Because proofs are available. Now we are going to see full wave rectifier. Okay? So in board examination, board point of view, you are having only one rectifier, that is center tap rectifier. But as far as JEE, you are having both the rectifiers, both the full wave rectifiers. कोणते कोणते? Center tap as well as bridge rectifier. So first of all, see center tap. So diagram I will show you. Again, transformer is always there. This is the primary. This one is the secondary. Secondary is tapped to earth. Okay. Here two diodes are used. This is diode 1. This one is diode 2. PN. Now this is connected to here, and here it is load resistance. Anything is remaining, and RL is then grounded. This is symbol for ground. Or some people do like this. They will take this connection here and join it. Again it goes to ground. No problem. असंही करू शकता. डायरेक्टली तुम्ही तिथंच ग्राउंडला देऊ शकता. बघा, हे सेंटर टॅप, या सेकंडरीला तुम्ही सेंटरला टॅप केलेलं आहे. टॅप म्हणजे जॉइन केलेलं आहे. आणि तो सेंटरला तुम्ही येऊन कुठं गेलाय? ग्राउंडला जोडलेला आहे. असंही करू शकता ग्राउंडला, किंवा डायरेक्टली तुम्ही इथंच ग्राउंडला जोडू शकता. नो प्रॉब्लेम. बोथ फिगर्स आर सेम. इथून जाऊन पण तो ग्राउंडला जाणार आहे, इथून पण ग्राउंडला जाणार आहे. ठीक आहे. मध्ये पुढे येणार होता का? हा पण रेझिस्टरच्या नंतर जॉइन करता. असा नेऊन रेझिस्टरच्या इथं जॉइन करतो. त्यामुळे याच्या पुढे कोणता डिव्हाइस नाही आहे, डायरेक्ट ग्राउंडच आहे. इथं पण डायरेक्ट ग्राउंड. वन अँड द सेम थिंग. नाउ दिस इज द लोड रेझिस्टन्स. दिस इज द डायोड 1, दिस इज द डायोड 2. Primary, secondary, again all things are same. Now what will happen? गम्मत बघा इथे गम्मत आहे. Positive, negative, positive, negative. This is input curve. This is input curve. This here we are going to draw output curve. Current, time. Current, time. Now see, this is terminal A, this one is terminal B. This is load resistance RL, diode D1, diode D2, P junction, P type, N type. Here is the junction. These two are diodes. Primary coil, secondary coil. Center tap, center tapping. Now see, during positive half cycle, what will happen? Terminal A is positive, terminal B is negative. Which diode is in forward bias? Tell me, which diode is in forward bias? Diode B1 is forward biased because positive terminal connected to P type and negative terminal is connected to N type. That means this diode B1 is forward biased. Okay. So what I can say here, during positive half cycle, D1 is forward biased and D2 is reversed. Why reversed? See, minus negative terminal to P type and positive terminal to N type. That means this is reversed. फर्दर हमें क्या बोलते हैं? So during positive half cycle, terminal A is positive, terminal B is negative. Positive to P, negative to N, म्हणजे half forward. But here negative to P and positive to N, that means D2 is reversed. मग हा फॉरवर्ड आहे, हा रिव्हर्स आहे, आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे? काही फरक नाही पडत. करंट इकडून जाणार, करंट इकडून निघून जाणार. That means current flows during positive half cycle. Current will be there during positive half cycle. Now during negative half cycle, what will happen? See, terminal A becomes negative, terminal B becomes positive during negative half cycle. जे ना सर्कल मध्ये नाही आहे, जे पॉझिटिव्ह आणि निगेटिव्ह साइन डायरेक्ट आहेत ते फर्स्ट हाफ सायकल साठी, जे सर्कल मध्ये आहेत ना ते सेकंड हाफ सायकल साठी. सो आपण इथून लिहूया, ड्यूरिंग नेगेटिव्ह हाफ सायकल D1 D2 is biased. Okay, now tell me, during negative half cycle हा negative होणार, हा positive होणार. Negative connected to P type, positive connected to N type. That means this is reverse biased. But for this diode, lottery positive to P type and negative to N type, so this is forward. So we can say D1 is reversed and D2 is forward. Now in the second case, current flows from here. Now second time current flows from D2 diode and it comes to RL. पण अल्टिमेटली काय आहे? फरक नाही पडत ना. पहिल्यांदा याने कंडक्ट केला, याने नाही केला, करंट पण गेला. सेकंड टाइम याने नाही केला, याने कंडक्ट केला, करंट पण गेला. Hence it conducts for both the cycles. Okay, and finally current इकडून असा आलेला आहे. So काय झालेलं आहे? याच करंट आपण आउटपुट ऑफ डायोड फर्स्ट करंट केले and लोड रेजिस्टरला त्या करंट ला घेतला. Hence it shifts the negative side to positive तर पॉझिटिव्ह असणार आहे, नेगेटिव्ह पण पॉझिटिव्ह होणार. So it conducts the current for full cycle, hence it is called full wave rectifier. So काय काय करणार बघा आता. तुम्ही आणखी एक काम करायचं, तुमचे टेक्स्ट बुक असतील, तुमच्याकडे कोणती गोष्ट असेल ते जी नोट्स मटेरियल त्यामधून पण तुम्ही लिहून घ्या. मी पण सांगतो ते पण लिहून घ्या की here two diodes are there. Okay, two terminals A and B during the positive half cycle. Terminal A is positive, terminal B is negative. As positive is connected to P type and negative is connected to N type, D1 is forward biased. For D2, negative is connected to P type, positive is connected to N type, hence D2 is reversed biased. So in positive half cycle, current flows from D1, diode D1. Okay, during negative half cycle, terminal A is become negative, terminal B becomes positive. So as terminal A is negative to P type रिव्हर्स बायस लिहून घ्या मी बोलतो ते during again positive to p type and negative to n type in case of diode D2, hence it is forward bias. So in the negative half cycle current flows from diode D2. Ultimately current flows in both the cycles but in different diodes. During positive half cycle it flows from D1, during negative cycle it flows from D2. So current flows in both the cases and the output curve will be DC. Here see, to complete one cycle time period is 2 pi. Here to complete बघा हे रिपीट इथून परत रिपीट होते सो टाइम पिरियड इज pi. सो कुणाची फ्रिक्वेन्सी जास्त आहे याचा टाइम पिरियड जास्त आहे याचा टाइम पिरियड कमी आहे. टाइम पिरियड कमी व्हाट इज फ्रिक्वेन्सी इज 1 upon time. फ्रिक्वेन्सी mu or f is 1 upon time. So if time is less frequency will be more. याचा टाइम डबल आहे म्हणजे फ्रिक्वेन्सी हाफ असणार 2 पाय आहे टाइम पिरियड. बघा ही रिपीट आफ्टर 2 पाय डिग्री हा काय होतं रिपीट होत आहे. इट रिपीट्स आफ्टर पाय रेडियन्स. इट रिपीट्स आफ्टर 2 पाय रेडियन्स. So that means time period of input is greater, hence frequency will be half because time period is double. So we can say frequency of output is 2 times the frequency of input. In half wave rectifier, the frequency of output was equal to frequency of input, but here frequency of output is twice that of the frequency of input. See frequency, it appears frequently, double लगेच काय झालं आहे इथं एक सायकल कंप्लीट व्हायला जास्त टाइम लागला इथं कमी टाइम लागला. So this is about full wave rectifier which is center tap. टाइटल क्या है center tap full wave rectifier. Center tap FWR full wave rectifier. Center tap full wave rectifier. Center tap full wave rectifier. Now here write down all the values, the characteristics which I have given you. Directly you can write IDC. This is all for center tap. CTFWR. Center tap full wave rectifier. IDC is 2 I0 by pi. Double है बघा double. मगाशी I0 upon pi होतं. आता 2 I0 upon pi. VDC is 2 V0 upon pi. VDC is 2 V0 upon pi. Double है, just double. I0 upon pi आणि 2 I0 upon pi and 2 V0 upon pi. Then RMS values. RMS में थोड़ा सा फरक है. RMS इथं I0 upon 2 होतं ते आता इथं I0 upon root 2 आहे. VRMS V0 upon root 2. IRMS I0 upon root 2. VRMS V0 upon root 2. Okay. Efficiency का फॉर्म्युला मी सांगितलं होता. efficiency काय होती DC आउटपुट पॉवर. आउटपुटला DC आहे ना, इनपुटला पण आहे AC इनपुट पॉवर. Now this efficiency is we are double the efficiency 81%. Efficiency max FWR full wave rectifier double है ना, त्याची 40.5 होती, याची 81% है. Double efficiency है. So you can easily remember the efficiency because in that case it is 40%, 40.5%. Next is ripple factor. Ripple factor gamma. Ripple factor काय सांगितलं होतं फॉर्म्युला RMS of AC upon average value. हा फॉर्म्युला लिहून दिला होता. RMS of AC upon average value. इथं answer is 0.485. This is the ripple factor gamma. You can observe, see in the last case gamma was 1.21. In half wave rectifier gamma was 1.21 and efficiency was 40.5. Now here gamma decreases. See, gamma is decreased. Gamma reduced to 0.485 from 1.21. 1.21 is greater value. Now it is reduced to 0.485. As gamma is reduced, efficiency has been increased. Before the efficiency was 40.5. Now frequency has been doubled as gamma increases. So we can what we had said, that is gamma is inversely proportional to efficiency. That is correct. Okay. Now ripple factor is over, efficiency is over. Then if about frequency I have given you, then form factor and crest factor. Form factor and crest factor. What is form factor? The two groups we have given you form factor is F. Form factor F is equal to I RMS upon IDC. What is I RMS from here? I naught by root 2. What is IDC? 2 I naught by pi. I naught cancel. If pi work is another. So it will be pi upon 2 root 2. Pi upon 2 root 2. So this F will be equal to 1.11. In the last case, it was 1.57. And the last one, is a value tell me. Last one, crest factor or peak factor. Crest. This is the statistical data. मी नोटबुक का घेतले मला तो स्टॅटिस्टिकल डाटा लक्षात राहत नाही. इनफॅक्ट लॉजिकल जे स्टडी करतात तुमच्या लक्षात राहत नाही. ठीक आहे, एक्झामच्या आधी तासभर तुम्ही वाचून जायचं आहे, कारण का हे आता रीड केलं तरी परत 1-2 महिन्यानंतर विसरतो. दिस इज स्टॅटिस्टिकल डाटा, द एक्झॅक्ट व्हॅल्यूज यू हॅव रिटन. देन द crest factor or यालाच आपण म्हणतो peak factor. Peak factor symbol is C is equal to, again I have told you, I maximum upon I RMS. What is maximum is I naught. What is I RMS? I naught by root 2. So I naught cancel and it will be root 2. So C is equal to root 2. In half wave rectifier it was C is equal to 2. Here it is C is equal to root 2. This value in the half wave rectifier is 1.57. Here it is 1.11. Efficiency in half wave rectifier is 40.5. Here it is 81%. And ripple factor in half wave rectifier is 1.21. Here the ripple factor is 0.485. So these are the characteristics of half wave rectifier. व्हिडिओ पॉज करा. पाठीमागे मी बऱ्याच गोष्टी सांगितल्या आहेत, डिटेक्ट केल्या आहेत, त्या सगळ्या तुम्ही लिहून घ्या. So what is the disadvantage of center tapping? It is costly. Okay, because center tapping phenomenon itself is costly. Okay. Next we will see bridge rectifier. So I think time we have to see. Okay, now it's 1 hour and 9 minutes. So around सवा तास. ठीक है. So we'll stop here. In the next lecture we are going to continue with bridge wave rectifier and Zener diode. And application of Zener diode, that is regulator. We have seen the second application, that is regulator. First we have seen rectifiers. Out of the rectifier, bridge rectifier is remaining, that is for JW and NEAT. For board we have covered the rectifier. But extra quantities, these are the extra quantities which are not in your board book. This is for JW. Up to board, what is the things? Diagram, explanation, what I have explained, and input and output curve. This is for board. Again, these characteristics are for JW and NEAT. Again, half wave and full wave are only for board. Bridge will that will be for JW. All the three will be for JW and NEAT. So tomorrow in the next lecture we are going to see bridge wave rectifier and Zener diode. And Zener diode application, that is voltage regulator. Zener diode as a voltage regulator. So hope you are studying well. Thank you very much. If you have any doubt, please ask me.